The brutal story of Maddie Clifton. Welcome to the Fear Extreme. We discuss the most mysterious and terrifying cases all over the world. On November 3rd, 1998, 8-year-old Maddie Clifton was reported missing by her mother from their Lakewood neighborhood in Jacksonville, Florida's south side. The world had seemingly come to a halt for her family. What went from a night of playing outside turned into every mother's worst nightmare. Hundreds of volunteers made their way to the streets in search of young Maddie, hoping to bring her home safe and sound. The first 7 days of her disappearance were described as a circus. Non-stop search parties, police, news reports, and missing persons flyers everywhere. Everyone was set on finding Maddie alive. The National Guard was even called to walk through the sewer systems for potential leads. A week later, their neighbor Missy Phillips was cleaning her son's room when she noticed his waterbed to be leaking onto the floor. She began checking the bed when she found the source of the leak. The leak turned out to be Maddie Clifton's body, which was entombed inside the frame. Maddie's body was found partially clothed, bludgeoned with a baseball bat and stabbed multiple times. Missy Phillips had even been a part of the search parties, unaware Maddie's body was so close. Police drove to the middle school of Joshua Earl Patrick Phillips to arrest him for the murder of Maddie Clifton. Josh told the police that Maddie had come over to play baseball on November 3rd, and it resulted in him accidentally hitting Maddie in the eye with a baseball. He said when she wouldn't stop crying, he dragged her into his house, afraid that his father, an alcoholic with a temper, would find out he was playing with someone while his parents weren't home. He recalls Maddie's clothes falling off as he dragged her into his room. This is where he hit her again with the baseball bat to stop her from screaming. She had become unresponsive. He had then stuffed her unconscious body under the base of his bed. His father had come home, and a conversation ensued before Josh returned to his bedroom, where he found Maddie was still alive, moaning under his bed. He removed the mattress, cut her throat, and stabbed her in the chest 7 times with a knife. Josh had murdered her. Josh himself had even participated in the community searches, constantly denying the fact that her body was buried in his bed. Josh had slept on the waterbed for 7 nights as her body wasted away. On November 19th, 1998, a grand jury found Josh Phillips guilty of first-degree murder. He was going to be tried as an adult, and Maddie's story became relevant to national news. Because of the fame the case had acquired, the trial was moved out of Jacksonville. No witnesses were called by his attorney, leading him to his ultimate demise, spending his life behind bars.